Hi guys, this is Beth. We're back again with another Temu haul. This is going to be strictly crafts. I'm also going to show you some of the crafts that I have made with some of the stuff that I am going to show you. I'm going to be showing a few of the molds, not all of them. I have so many molds, but I'm going to show you some of those. I'm going to show you some more stickers I got. I don't know, it's just going to be a little bit of everything. I just got this in today. This just came in today. I still have this whole huge box that I got the other day, and it's just filled with molds. And I'm going to share some of those. I've got some that I've got almost finished. I've got some things that are totally finished. And I think that I shared that I was doing candle making in my last one, and so I will be showing you some of the containers that I've made with candles in it. I just lost a nail. You can see how ugly my real nails are. They're still peeling pretty bad, and I don't know why they are. So I try to wear nails as much as possible, but that one just fell off, so just ignore that one. I don't want to stop the video to put another nail on. Okay, we're going to get started here. And since this is the newest out, I will start here. Okay, now this is molds, of course it is. I have so many of them, but this is the jewelry set, I believe. Yeah, it does not say on here. I wish they would do that. I wish they would put what it says for Temu on here, but it does not. But this, I believe, the 76-piece jewelry making set, which I probably have a lot of these already, but it was I paid $6.96 for it. Oh, this is probably the reason why, because these were the little crystal. Yeah, that's the reason why. I do have some of the stuff, but I didn't have those, and I wanted these. And I figured for the $6, I'm sorry about the crinkling, guys. I figured for the $6 and some odd cents, I mean, I get 5 of these. So that's like, that pretty much is covering my expense for all of it. Because I wanted to do these with clear resin and some really cool effects. So. And I'm going to say these are probably about 1.5 inches, maybe 1 3/4 inches long. Okay. And then also, okay. What is that? And why is it like this? Oh, okay. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, it's for a little ball. Look at that. I could make a big bead. Oh, this is cool. Oh, I'm excited about this. It doesn't take much for me to get excited about, huh? Yeah, this is good. Oh, hold on just a minute. I need to shut that door. Okay, I'm back. Okay, back to this. This is really cool because I can use it 2 different ways. I can use just the half, or I can use the whole. Yeah, I'll be using this tonight, and then I'll get back to y'all and let you know how that turns out. I really like this little tiny piece. This was well worth the money I spent. And then, of course, you have this. Oh, and I could do so many things with this, too. Oh, is that can't be a bracelet. That's way too tiny for a bracelet. Well, for me anyway. I guess a children's bracelet could be made with this. I don't know. It's small, but I'm sure I could figure something out for that. I'm still really happy with it. I hadn't even started. Okay. I don't know if you can see. Can you see? I don't have anything out here to put behind. But it's like a heart and a star and moon. And these are tiny. Okay, these are really, really tiny. Oh, see, I'm gonna have fun with this. Those could be accents, or they could be used by themselves. I'm gonna have to be doing this later on tonight, and maybe I'll put a video on of me doing this. That would be fun. Okay, and then here's this one, and these are sort of like gem shaped. They're cut. I don't know if you can see that, but they're sort of cut with a gem design in them. And I want to say that's probably about an inch long right here. I should have brought a ruler out, but I didn't. But I'm going to say about an inch in length on that one. Okay, and then we have this one. Now this is all one set. Oh, I like that. Oh yeah, I really like this mold. Yeah, I'm real happy with this set. Let's see what comes. I already have this mold, but that's okay. I probably have 2 of these, but that's okay. I don't think you can ever have, that way I can pour, that's what it is. Now I only have 1 of those, and this way, now that I've got 2 of them, I can do a pair of earrings at a time, because that's one of the things I did not like about this. I could not do a pair of earrings. I had to do 1 at a time, so now I can do 2 at a time, which is great. And these are really good with UV resin because they are clear and they will cure really easily. Of course, you cure on this side and then you flip it over and cure on the back also. And then it also came with, let me open this up and see. It's sort of windy out here. Okay, let me just pour this stuff out, but I don't want to lose any of this. Oh, I really like that. I did not know that it came with that. I don't want to lose any of my pieces. But it also came with little spoons. That would be good for the glitter. Oh, what is that? What is that? Okay, little spoons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 spoons. And these are like the disposable droppers. I bought a whole huge bag of these. I won't need to replace these for a long time, but they're good to use and to have when you need them. And then these right here, little mixing sticks. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. And then these are the little screw hooks. They're tiny, but that's pretty cool. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what, oh, this is a little drill. Oh, and it tightens. Well, it's pretty little. I've got a big one. I've actually got a 2 hand held drills, and then I have a Dremel too. And I'm never going to be able to get that open, so I'm not going to try. But this is a little bitty drill bit for this. But this is well worth the $6 and I think it was 79 cents that I paid for this set. And that was well worth the price. I'm real happy with this one right here. I'm sorry guys, I need to put this back in here or I'll lose these little pieces if I don't. And I apologize for the crinkling sound. I tried to get most of my stuff out of the bag before the video, but this just came in the mail, so I thought I would include it in with this haul video. Okay. And then these are little, oh, I think I showed you these before, and this was the color that they were out of stock. And then I left it in my cart, so when it came back in stock, they just automatically added it. And this is the purple. And I really like these. And I think I paid $1.29 for those. The prices change all the time. And if you're a new person to Temu, your prices are going to be a lot cheaper than mine. You get really low prices on the same exact stuff that your first order, and plus you get 30% off for new users. And you have to have a code, but I don't have a code. I don't. None of my haul videos are sponsored at all, and that's just the way I've chosen to do it. But you can find codes out there all over the place. In fact, I'll direct you to one. I love watching her videos. She is just so real and down to earth, and she's just about convinced me to try epoxy resin, which I didn't think I would ever say. But it's, you know, and I'm awful with names, but I do know that her YouTube name is Marvelous Artsy. She's a resin artist, and if you're interested in that, go to her site and watch her. But even if you're not, she does have a coupon, and she does have an affiliate with Temu. So go check her out if you're new and you want that 30% coupon. Excuse me, my voice is getting dry. Go check her YouTube out, and you can get the coupon code there. These are thank you labels. I get this all the time, and these were on sale, I think 48 cents, so I grabbed them. And they're just little thank you with a little flower. And I use these on my orders that I get through Facebook or my Etsy store for my jewelry. I put these on my order. Something that I started, and I probably haven't showed you, and I don't think I have them out here, are my wax seals, and I'm having so much fun with those. I have one with my initials, and I have all sorts of, I think I have the dragonfly and the unicorn and different color wax crayons to use, but I'm having a lot of fun with those too. Okay, this is a mold. This is the cactus mold, I think. It's got something in it. I've not used this yet. And I'm going to use it with Resin Crate. Oh, and that's another story altogether. I ordered Resin Crate because I was down to one bag, and I thought I was ordering way ahead of time. It was 3 weeks ago when I ordered it, and I had been ordering off Amazon, but it showed it currently not available on Amazon, so I went to the J. Diction website, and I bought 2 of them and paid for them. and they said that it was pre-ordered, that it would be shipped out on the 10th, and I thought, well, okay, I just lost something. And the 10th came around, and they didn't ship it, and then I contacted them, and they sent me an email saying, well, that it would be shipped out on the 13th. Well, the 13th rolled around and it was not shipped out, so I contacted them, and then I was told the 15th, and the 15th rolled around, and I contacted them, and I didn't hear from them for until yesterday, I guess. And my order is still not fulfilled, but they're showing it available on Amazon again. So I went to Amazon and placed an order, and it's supposed to be here between the 22nd and 25th. I'm hoping that's legit. On their website, it does say in stock now, but my order still has not been filled. So we'll see how long it takes them to get it to me. I love J. Dixon's products, I do. But if I can't get their product, I'm going to have to find another supplier, because you're only as good as your ability to supply to the people who need your product. And I do understand things happen. But to change the date that many times, and then sort of just ignore the people who are trying to buy from me and get some kind of date. I just needed a date, so I knew what I needed to do, and I sort of felt like they ignored me, and that's not a good feeling for anybody to have. So I'm going to try it one more time, but if this happens again, I'm going to have to find another supplier. And there's other things besides Resin out there. I can order Jessamite from the UK, which is a little bit cheaper than the Resin Crate, actually. I can also order Aquacast, I believe, and that's got a really good reputation too, and a lot of good reviews. And I can also go the simple route, which is actually a lot cheaper and probably a little bit more durable than Resin Crate, and that's doing the white cement with the white sand and the plaster of Paris. You combine the three of them, and Resin Crete is wonderful on thicker items, but to do a thin item, it's not gonna withstand. I poured everything that I have ever poured that was an inch or under would break. Weeks after, it would just break. And that's doing the 100 grams of the powder to 30 grams of the water. And I'm real particular about doing that on the scale. And the thicker pieces hold up wonderfully. They're very, very, I've dropped pieces of it before, and it doesn't do anything to it. It's very, very durable. But thinner pieces, it's not going to work. Resin Crete's just not durable enough for that. You could not make jewelry or anything out of Resin Crete. It's not. But for trays, now coasters, that's a little iffy. If it's thicker coasters, I would say, yeah, go for it. If it's thinner, do not use it, because they will break. I poured a tray because I just had a little bit left, and I went ahead and poured it thinner than I normally would, and I could take my hand and just whoop, and pop it and break it. And it's supposed to cure within, I think, 24 to 48 hours, and this was weeks afterwards. So it's great for certain items, but for other items it's not. And I've already gone off on something that's really not anything to do with this video. But this is from Temu. It's thick. Temu, not Temo. It's sort of gummy, I guess, but I'm going to pour it and see what it looks like. You never know with these molds, and I think that's one of the things I like the most about it. You can't really tell what it's going to look like until you pour it and then you demold it, and that's so much fun. Okay, moving on. Oh, these are pop sockets. I love pop sockets. This is my phone. This is my pop socket. I had to take my case off to get it up there, but yeah, I use pop sockets on my phone too. And I got these. I actually got 2 white and 1 black. I think I already opened one up, and I'll show you what I did with it. I love Baby Yoda. I'm a big nerd. Baby Yoda, I have every Baby Yoda they've come out with. The talking one, the plush ones, I've got them all. And Loki, the Disney show Loki, I've been waiting 2 years for that to come back on, and I will be such a happy camper to see that. And I think it's supposed to come back on in June. But anyway, I was at Big Lots not too long ago, and this was an ice cube mold. And I don't know if I brought it out here to show it to you or not. I don't think I did. But I paid $5 for this mold, and it was for ice cubes, and it's deep. You know, it's probably about like that for the ice cubes. That doesn't mean you have to pour it that deep. And I'm going to make pop sockets. That's one. I used a glue that I actually got from Temu. It says it's the original super glue. It reminds me of E6000 glue. And it's real durable. But that right there, that's adorable. That's going to go on my phone. But I'm also, see, these are, that's strong magnets. These are thicker. See, these are resin crate. This is resin crate also. It will be fine because it's got a backing, and it's on a backing. And it will hold up real, and it's got resin on it too, which gives it a lot more strength too. There's 2 different designs. That one, and then this one. Yep, can't hold them. Can you see them? Yeah. Now, you see how it's painted? That's another story altogether. Oh, there's the magnets. Yeah. Those magnets came from Harbor Freight. Cheapest place to buy magnets. Strong, good. You can't buy magnets on Temu any cheaper. Actually, they're more expensive than Harbor Freight. If you're looking for good quality, heavy duty magnets that's going to hold up a refrigerator magnet, go to Harbor Freight. That's where you'll find them. And these are good. And they're sturdy. You can hear it. Okay, but I have to share the story. These were so simple to paint. I had run out of a color, and I asked my daughter to borrow her markers, and she had offered to buy me a pack of them off of Temu when she bought hers. And I said, no, I have all the markers I need. I don't need any more. And she said, okay. Well, sadly, after I borrowed one, she's not getting her markers back. These are the markers that I used. She got them off of Temu. They're acrylic. I poured this with this color. I just put about a half a teaspoon of Geo Green mica powder in with the resin crate, and it just gave it a slight greenish tint. But this right here, all these colors here, they're markers. It's that color for Baby Yoda. It was that color for Baby Yoda's clothes. And it was the black for the outline. And they just glide on this stuff. I mean, it was the easiest thing to paint. And I told her, I said, I love you dearly, but you're not getting your markers back. These are mine now. Order you some more. True story. These, I'll show you some other things too. These are not finished yet, but these are painted with the markers. And they're not done. It's you know, I need to do that. I need to do something with the bottom and clean it up. But it gives you an idea of how you can do color shading. I mean, you know, that's all these. Nothing else but the markers. Same thing with this. Now, this is how I get the shading. I start out with one color. This is not done by a long shot. But I start out with the base color, and then I'll probably add 5 different colors to this before it's over with. And the same thing here. That's just a base foundation color, and it will not be this dark when I get done with it at all. And this is another mold I have. This is the mushroom jar house, and I got that from Temu also, and this is adorable. Oh my gosh, this is just as cute as it can be. And I love it when you can have something like this and it's functional, you know, and it's heavy. It's a heavy piece. It's not light. But this right here, I'm going to hold this up again so you can see the name. If you want really good, and these are good, markers, and these are acrylic, this is what you need to get, guys, because this is a wonderful set. This is another thing. I fixed this bee by using those markers. It was bad. I had tried my regular paint, and I use Master Touch paint when I paint items, when I do paintings and stuff. And I made the mistake by using that on here, and it's too goopy. It does not work good on this. It's goopy. And I tried to wipe it off. I made a mess. Those paint markers is the only thing that saved this. And this is also one of their molds. And I made this into a candle. And this has got the natural organic beeswax, and it smells like sweet honey in there. I love making candles. This has got the wood wick in there. And I did get the wood wicks from Temu, actually. And I got some really good wax from Temu. Now, it was not cheap. The wax on Temu is not the cheapest wax you can get. I have found it other places that are a lot cheaper than Temu, which is sort of unusual. But I go with the organic beeswax and the organic soy wax. But they do have good quality there too. But that's a mold. And what I do on anything I'm using as a candle holder, I finish it with beeswax. And it's a rubbing wax that you put on there, and then you buff it, and it seals it, and water will just glide off of it, just roll off of it. You'll see beads, and it'll just be rolling off of it. So it does seal it. I do have a couple air bubbles in that, but this is just a really cute mold. And this is another one of their molds. It's not one of my favorite ones. Oh, and I put my stamp on everything I do. They all have the stamp on there. When I finish, this is just, oh no, this is a cake batter scent. Yeah, I'm having fun coming up with my own candle scents too, and this is the cake batter one, and it smells straight up like cake batter, like you're baking a cake. But this is a mold I got off of Temu, and I didn't paint this or anything. This is just the color that I put in the resin crate, and I marbleized it so where it's not a solid color all the way through, and then I I buffed it out with the, and it's called stone and concrete finish, and what it is just a beeswax. And it seals it really well. This is also a Temu mold. And I took this and I poured it in marble with a little bit of blue with the white. And then these I outlined in a silver chrome pen. And then I took the acrylic markers. There's not a duplicated color on here. I used all the colors of the marker set. And then I took resin and put resin over it. And this is also going to be a candle holder. And this is a Temu mold. And this is also a Temu mold. This is a honeybee gnome. I love this little guy. Oh, it is so cute. This is Resin Creed also, and this was totally painted with the acrylic marker set that I just showed you. Everything on it is done with the acrylic marker set. And this is just adorable. This also is a Temu mold, and this also was painted with the marker set. Let me just go ahead and finish the stuff I've got out here. This is also a Temu mold. This is their coaster holder mold. I think I showed it to you unpainted when I first did it. It's also marked with my Annie Studio stamp. This is sealed. This was done with alcohol inks. It was all white, and then I took alcohol inks. I love using alcohol inks. That's one of my favorite things to do. And then I sealed it with the same sealer, the stone and concrete sealer, which is a beeswax. This is another, and I don't know if I've showed this to you or not, this is another Temu mold. And the detail on this is just, and they're so smooth and silky with the Resin Crate. Resin Crate is a great product for anything like this. It is. Silky smooth, easy to pour, very little bubbles. Very little, sanding. None of this was sanded. I didn't have to do anything to any of this. Sanded the bottom just a little bit, but not much. It is a good product. And Temu's got some really pretty molds out there. And I think I showed this to you. I did do something to it. First it was, I wasn't sure if I was going to, but I chose to highlight it with the silver chrome pen that I got off of Temu, and I absolutely love this. This looks so steampunky to me. And this is going to go on a canvas, and it's going to have some more steampunk accents on the canvas. But this one I love. And this is also the Temu mold for the owl. And you can change this and make this look so different depending on how you decorate it. So I'm really pleased with this mold. And then these are cloud molds. And I've got them out here. I've used them. Yeah. They look like that. The little cloud molds. Little just tiny things. I paid 99 cents for 2 of them, I think. But I made them. I put a little tiny face on there. I don't know if you can see him. It's a little face showing up. Yeah, there it is. And then I put a little tiny magnet. Don't use these. They won't hold up very well. I super glued it on. And they'll stay on the refrigerator, but they won't hold anything up. You put any kind of piece of paper, super thin paper behind it, it's going to fall off. It's not going to hold up. These magnets are not strong enough. but they do make cute little magnets. And then I also want to talk to you about these markers. I'm going back to the markers because there's so many things people need to know if they don't know. This is UV resin. And this is the water drop effect, and I love doing it. I've got so many. And this mold came off of Temu also. But I did this making it look like little hearts, little water drop hearts. This one's like little teardrop watermarks, raindrops. This one I elongated. And this was clear. This is clear resin that I poured, but I put mica powder on the mold. After I did the raindrop effect, I put mica powder on, and then I poured clear resin. But you see, the back's black. And you watch people do this watercolor effect, and they pour black resin, because that's the only way you're really going to see it. It doesn't really show up if you do it in clear. And it was like, but black resin doesn't work for me trying to get it cured. I can't ever get it cured because it's too opaque. And so that's marker. That's that black marker. Once I do the clear resin and it cures, I color it with this black acrylic marker. It's like silky smooth. There's no brush marks in there. There's nothing that would tell you that that's a marker. And I did them all that way. Every one of them. Even this mold. And then I put UV resin over the top. And those markers are wonderful. So yes, you can use UV resin and you can still get the effect with UV resin this way. Because this is UV resin right here. And this is another mold. I'm sure I'll pull it out at some point. They're the little horoscope molds right here. I'm going to use them for keychain accents. But it comes with, I think, I don't remember how many. When I come to the mold, I'll show them to you. And then these are little bitty molds. I paid 48 cents for these. And I thought, you know, little tiny cat. It's a little cat. I think that's supposed to be a octagon, maybe? Or hexagon. I can't ever remember those. A square and a little triangle. And they're tiny, okay? They're tiny. But a lot of people like stud earrings. And so this is what I did with them. And yes, I got the cards from Temu also. And I got the fillers that I used with Temu also. I'm trying to find all of them. Yeah. These were so simple. Is that all of them? Yeah. I took, Temu has this gold, almost like crushed glass filler. And that's what I used with UV resin. And I don't know if you can see that. But that's one. That's the cat. That's the square. That's the triangle. And the same thing in the silver. And these little cards are perfect for little studs. And yes, I got these from Temu too. Oh, here they are. Yeah. That's those. And they're wonderful. Oh, here's another one. I made it a candle. Oh, this is the clove candle. Oh, that smells good. But yeah, this has been sealed. Resin crate. This is a Temu mold. And I have burned these candles. I have a video of where I burned. I've done 2 testers. And I did them in the little votive holders. And they burned clean. They burned for 8 hours. A votive candle burned for 8 hours straight. Didn't affect the resin crate container that I made. There was nothing even showing. I cleaned it out and I've reused it already. So it does hold up to being a candle holder vessel. I've tested 2 so far, and mine's a hot burn. It's a slow burn, but it's a hot burn, and the resin crate vessels that I made held up very well to that. Okay, let's go on to, this is another mold. This is actually one of the larger molds. I paid $2.98 for this, and it's the round one. This you could actually use cement, and also some of them you couldn't. I don't think would hold up. But this is actually considered a planter mold, and I'm excited about using that one too, because it's a little bit bigger. And I'm going to be making some fake cactus succulents out of these and putting it in top of this and putting fake dirt and grass and stuff in there. So it could be something that, you know, a lot of people don't have a green thumb. They don't want to have to deal with taking care of a plant, so they could have a fake one. Yeah, I'm planning on doing that with these. Okay, let's see what else we got in here. Okay, this is the mold that's this. That's that mold. So you get 3, you get 12. Oh, this is the ring holder. I don't really know why I bought this, because I don't make rings. Doesn't mean that I won't in the future, but I don't right now. These are pretty big. I don't know how these would be a ring holder. Okay, I'm a little confused by this, but I'll pour them and see what they look like. I don't know. I'm a little confused. Oh, maybe you. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. But see, that doesn't have the double ones. Those don't. I could see where, you know, the ring holder like that. Okay. Can you see that? Is that showing up? Yeah. Where you would pour it and maybe the. But what are those? I mean, they don't have the double. So I mean, does anybody know what that is? I don't. Okay, we will see. Okay, let's see what else is in here. Let me put my ring back on before I lose it. What are those? Oh, okay. Yeah, I needed these. And I got 3 packs of them, because I have so many pendants that I need to put together. I've got a big show coming up the first week of May. It's actually the Beach Haven Winery in Clarksville, Tennessee, and they have a really big vintage and craft fair show twice a year. And I went in the fall and I loved it. I had so much fun. Channel 5 News in Nashville actually is there, and they talk about it prior to, but I get to go back. I was invited back, and I was so thankful I was. So I'm trying to get ready for that show. And I've got so many pendants done, but I don't have them put together, and I was waiting on these. And these are just the little, my mind just went blank. What do you call these things? Oh no, this is bad. Well, you know what they are, right? You attach this to the cord, and yeah, the cord goes through here, and then you attach your pendant there. Some of these are tiny. Can you see? Some of them, which I love, okay? Sometimes I don't like the big gaudy ones. That doesn't look like one though. Boy, that's for a really, really tiny. I don't have any cords that small. That's a really small. I don't have any chains or cords that would be that small. Anyway, I sort of like that one. I like, yeah, I like these. I do like these. Ooh. I don't know, that sort of looks like a tooth. Yeah, just don't mind me. Yeah, I really like these. I like the fact that there's so many different styles. And if I don't put these back in the bag, they will get lost. And I do need to use these. And I'm glad they came in because they were out of stock. I found them, they were out of stock. I left them in my cart, and then I was notified that they were back in stock, and I went to my cart and I immediately bought them. I bought 3 of them, so I already had my $10. You have to have at least a $10 order to get your free shipping. And so I don't hesitate. If there's something that I know that I want and it comes back in stock, I go immediately and I buy it, because there is no telling how long it will last. These I'm a little confused about. I went back and looked, and they say 90 pieces. Does that look like 90 pieces to you? I'm not going to sit here and count, but that sure does not look like 90 pieces to me. You know, I could be wrong, but that really does not look, and they're supposed to be Australian crystals, and they just don't. They look like plastic beads to me. They do not look like crystals, and they definitely don't look like Australian crystals to me. And they don't really feel like it either. But, you know, but I don't think there's 90 of them in here. And I paid $2.29 for those. Okay, that was the new bag. Let's put this stuff back in the bag. And we'll start with, oh, I don't want to get that in there. We'll start with the, what's in the box, because there's so much in that box. And I'm probably going to have to make a 3rd video, because this is going to be so long. So very long. Yeah, I'm already at 48 minutes, guys. These are stencils. And I don't buy a lot of stencils, but I bought this because I do a lot of mixed media art. And I'm going to do a couple of the owls and put them on canvas, but I'm going to use this. And what I do is I go to the Dollar Tree and I buy, I'm not going to remember what it's called, but it's sheetrock filler, mud type, that's not what it's called, but it's sort of like that. I'll put it in the description when I do this video of exactly what it's called. But I buy it at the Dollar Tree because it's the cheapest place that I can find it. And what you do is you put your stencil down and you take like a palette knife and you put it on there and you scrape it, and it gives it a raised, embossed look when you remove the stencil, and you let it dry, and then you paint it. And you can get some wonderful effects with that. A lot of people use gesso, but gesso doesn't work any better than this other does. And I can't see spending the money when you don't need to spend the money to get the same effect. And so that's what I'm going to do with these. And this, it's the weathered look. That's what the stencil is for, the weathered look. And I love that. And there's just so many things you can do with this. And I paid 48 cents a piece for these stencils. So that was a no-brainer for me. Oh, and this is so pretty. I paid $2.24 for this. This is in the nail art section. And I guess you could use it on nails. I'm going to use it with resin for jewelry. And I don't know if you can see this, but the color is so vibrant. And it's shiny. And you get like a rainbow effect. And this is made very, very well for the cost. And I got a whole roll of it. And I'm real happy with this item. And I got more of these stickers. I really like these. These do wonderful in resin, even UV resin. You can make some wonderful pieces of jewelry by using UV resin in these stickers. Yeah, I like those. Okay. Oh, these I was really happy with these stickers too. I have so much in this bag. Okay. These are nail art also, but I'm going to use in jewelry. Can you see that? I wish I had something to put behind. Does that help? No, that does not help. I don't have anything out here. Let's see. Does that help you see it better? No, it really doesn't either. That does. That helps you see it. I got that one. I got this one. These look like dried flowers, guys. They're not. They're little stickers. They look like dried flowers, and they'll be wonderful with the resin. And this is all under nail art. Those are so pretty. Look at that. Yeah, these are cool. I don't know why I bought these. They're glow in the dark too. But I guess I could make a couple of pendants for little girls. Did I tell you I paid 48 cents a piece for those? These are a good deal. I was happy with those. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to hurry because I hadn't even touched the surface here. Tassels. Oh, this is funny. I tried to make tassels, guys. For the length of time it would take me, you know, some people can do it. I watch YouTube videos, you know. I thought, well, this isn't hard. How hard could making tassels be? I have a whole thing of embroidery thread because I used to do embroidery about 9 years ago. There's really not a craft that you can tell me about that I haven't done in my lifetime. That I can tell you. I used to manage a craft shop on base in Germany. And it was a civil service position. I absolutely loved it. And we had every craft you can think of. And as manager of the that craft shop on base, I had to know how to do all the crafts, from woodworking to leather craft to stained glass to macrame to ceramics and pottery, and we did it all. Lapidary. Oh, I absolutely loved lapidary. We used to get these big, huge boxes of uncut gems from Australia that would come to the base. And I found a black opal in there, and I cut that myself. I sanded it. I made me the most gorgeous pendant I have ever had in my life out of that. It's an expensive hobby to do, but I absolutely love that. And I guess my next favorite one was the leather craft. I loved tooling with leather. But that is also another sort of expensive hobby to do. But I've pretty much, I taught oil, water, and acrylic painting. We also had a shop on base in the craft shop that sold supplies and stuff. Crafting has been in my life pretty much since I was a little bitty girl. My mother was also a crafter, and so it's just it's natural for me. And I've pretty much done just about every craft you can think of, and I enjoy it all. I always have. But making tassels is not one of my abilities. I don't have the patience that it takes to make these. When I know that I can go buy them and they actually look better than what I make, I paid 68 cents for these. I just ordered a bunch more from Temu. One had 30 of them in there for $1.58. And I need these for bookmarks. Is what I need the tassels for. So I will be buying tassels. I won't be making them. I don't have the patience for it. And I bought more beads. I make my own beads too. But these are pretty. These are all natural stones. And I liked these. So, and I think I paid 98 cents a pack for these. And it does not say any information on here. Oh, you can't even see them. Oh, sorry about that. I'm sitting here looking at the package and they're off screen. But that's what they look like. Oh my, we're almost to an hour. Okay. Let's see, and I hadn't even gotten to the mold yet. This was a kit. It was a keychain kit. It came with these little tassels and tweezers and the little eye hook screws and the key rings. And these are really cheap. Okay, these these are the really cheap ones. Now I've got the good ones that are thicker and better quality. These are the cheap ones, which still work. You know, it even comes with your little baggies. But this is the one that, you know, had the ombre effect, different shaped key rings, and it also came with the chains. But this is the cheaper set. They do have better quality ones than this. But it came with this bag too. And I think I paid $4.59 for the set. So, you know, the cost of it was not bad. So, it's okay. I will still use them. I'm planning on putting resin on them anyway, so that's okay. It just gives me a base to use. Here's another bag of beads. And guys, I wish you could see this, but I still have a whole slew of stuff. This is more pop sockets. Oh, these I'm excited about using. I'm going to use them for pendants and earrings, I think. But I'm going to fill this in with resin. You know how there's, and I'm going to fill it in with multicolors. And then there's a little section right here, so you can hang something down. So I'm going to make my own beads out of resin, which I have the mold. Let me see if I can find that mold. And I'm going to use the mold that I got for beads. Here they are. See that mold? It makes little beads, little tiny beads. And I'm going to make my own and hang them from here. And I'm excited about this. And I paid $2.48 and you get 10 of these in here. And they're probably about 1.5 inches in length. I'm gonna look to see if I've got something that's not. Oh, here's another. Oh, I have lots more of these. I'm gonna use this. Here's some more of the nail art pieces that I got. Yep. Okay. And I'm wanting to show you these, and I'm going to stop the video and we'll do just strictly a mold video, because this whole box I think is up. Nope, here's another one of those. These are just so pretty. Let me go through this real quick and see. Oh, nope, I got more of those. I knew I did, because I bought a bunch of those. Oh, but I've already showed you. I just got 2 of those. But this whole box is still filled. Oh, let me show you these real quick. This is another little tiny mold. And I used this already with UV resin. And I want to show you the earrings that I made. I made these. And a lot of people are saying, I've got a big dish that's the same shape. These are Japanese maple, guys. A lot of people think that these are something else, and they are not. These are Japanese maple leaves. And if you Google it, you will see by the number of the leaves and the shape. That's what these are. And I love the shape of these. But anyway, this is UV resin with just a tint of mica powder and some glitter. And I did it with that one. And then this is the little apple one. That one right there. That's what they look like. And this is UV resin with just a little tint of mica and some glitter. And then here's the turtles. And that's what they look like in the mold, the turtles. That's what it looks like when it's poured. And that's just got a little mica powder with glitter also, with UV resin. And then this is the little paw print. And I did it with gold little pink accents on the little paws. And that's what that looks like. And then this is the round one. And these took no time and no effort to do. And that just got a little pink with a little bit of glitter in those. And then these are the heart ones, which is where? Yeah, right there. Those are the heart ones right there. And that's what they look like. And I have a little bit of glitter in there. And then these are the little Mickey ears. Now these were done with clear resin, guys. And then I put the black marker on, and then I put a little bit of silver glitter. But that's clear resin with black marker. You can do it. And I thought they turned out so cute. And that's the little Mickey ears on the mold. Okay. And I think I'm going to stop here. Let me make sure I don't have anything else in here that's not molds real fast. This whole box is filled with molds. I don't think so. I think these are all molds. No, what is this? I don't even know what that is. Oh, I did want to show you this real quick. You see this mold? It looks like a column. I've got that show coming up, so I'm going to pour some of these. And I have a lot of old vintage teacup saucers that I don't have the teacup with. I'm going to be attaching them to this column to use as display stands, and I will show you that as soon as I get done. But that's going to look so cool, and that's going to be unique because it's going to be my creation. So nobody else is going to have the same thing, which I think is always important when you're doing your displays at your shows. You need to look unique, and you don't need to blend in with everybody else's. And I am definitely not a blend-in type of person at all. But I will show you this, and I got these. Now guys, I'm not really sure how to use this, and I got bukus of these. I've got them in every size, shape. I know I have 30 of them, okay? I'm not quite sure what to do with them. Do you pour this and then does it go in here? If anybody knows, please let me know in the comments. If you got a picture, if you've ever done this before, please shoot me a picture and let me know, because I'm lost. I don't even know what to look for on YouTube to figure it out. The only thing I'm going to be able to do is just pour it and see what it looks like, I guess. But if any of y'all know out there what this is and how to do it, please let me know. I would so greatly appreciate it. I have bukus of those, and I don't know what this is. It's got a voltage rating on it, whatever that is. Okay, I don't know what this is, and I don't remember ordering anything like this. What is this? It looks like a bunch of wire. It doesn't even look like it's got any lights to it. Wait a minute, let me look. Let me take a closer look. Oh my. Are there actually lights to this? Okay, I don't get it. Do I pull this? I'm pulling it out because I don't know. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. This is cool. Wow. Do you see this? Can you? Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay. And you can turn it off. Oh, I don't like that blinky. Oh, I do not like that blinky. Okay. Wow. That's pretty cool. Okay. Cool. I don't remember ordering these though. Okay, I'm going to stop the video right here. I've still got a huge box full. I think it's too heavy for me to even ship. Let me try. Let me see if I can pick this up so you can see what's in store. Yeah, you see that? That is molds I haven't even taken out and used yet. That's not counting the huge thing of molds that I've got in there. That's another total video all on its own, and hopefully I'll try to get that up tomorrow maybe for you. And I'm going to say good evening right now. I'm going to tell you thank you so much for watching my video, and if you haven't yet, please hit the like button. That really helps me out, and if you've not subscribed to my channel, I would feel so blessed for you to do so. It's very much appreciated. And if you want a link to any of these items from Temu, just put it down in the comment and let me know, and I'll send you a link. I don't have any problem doing that. And if there's something that you would like to see, let me know. And I'll do my best to do it for you. I really am enjoying doing the YouTube videos. I'm trying to focus on the craft show and to get stuff done for that. But after that, I think I'll be going full force on the YouTube videos. I still do have responsibilities with my eBay and Poshmark and Etsy store, and I will also be doing that, but I may start sharing a little bit of haul videos with you on this channel also, and sharing, my husband brings me stuff all the time, and I may start sharing some of the stuff that he brings me that I get to put on for reselling and stuff. And if that's something you'd like to see, let me know in the comments. But I've got a lot of plans on what I want to do with this channel. It's not going to just be Temu hauls, and it's not going to just be crafts. That's not who I am. I'm a very eclectic person that has a lot of things going on all at once, and my channel's going to reflect that. I love to bake, I love to cook. We're low carb. I'll probably be doing low carb cooking on a couple of them. I might be sharing recipes that I have created for people who want to do low carb. It will be whatever pops up in my life at that moment, and if I feel like I want to share a video on it, that's what I'll do. But if there's something that y'all, as my, the viewers, would like to see, I would love to hear from you. So please, I love reading your comments. I do. I thoroughly enjoy that, and I love being able to respond to them. So please feel free to leave a comment, but be kind. There's enough ugliness in this world. We don't need to be doing that with each other. We all need to be motivating each other and building each other up and supporting each other. That's what we should be doing out there. And I, for one, will be doing that. And please don't forget to go and check out Marvelous Artsy's YouTube channel. She just hit a little over 1,000 subscribers, and I know how much joy that brought her. I'm looking forward to that day myself, and she's phenomenal at what she does, and she's just a real person, and that means a lot to me. I like people when they're just real, and I don't edit my video. One thing, I don't know how to do it, but I don't even think if I did know how to do it, I would do it. I just like keeping it real. And so this is probably the longest goodbye on YouTube history, but I love to talk, as you probably know by now, but I'm going to say goodbye for tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and please like and subscribe, and leave a comment below if you would like to. Y'all have an awesome evening. Stay safe, and thank you so much. Bye-bye.